Okay, so we're gonna get into this energy reading, and we're gonna see what's going on. Okay, Five of Pentacles has flipped out, and I just talked about, people are working on themselves, trying to come out the cold. So this is what the Five of Pentacles is about: coming out of the cold, and letting go of things that has nothing to do with the next phase of your life. I just said that. So we got the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to rebuild themselves and fix some things that they got going on with their life. What else? Two of Swords. Some decisions that need to be made. We got some decisions that need to be made so that you can come out of that stop. It's like when the trucks travel and they go to the rest stop. That's what that is. So now you got to build yourself back up and get back on the road. You got some decisions to make. One more. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you got to get this wheel turning. It's time to continuously to move forward, and the Wheel of Fortune is upright. So all I'm seeing right now for this overall energy is that a decision needs to be made to move on to the next level. And we got the Three of Cups. You may have some help with other people, or you may need to network and reach out to other people. I don't know which way this reading is going, but we are about to see. Let me see if I can, because I know I've been having a hard time with the video and being able to keep the cards in frame. But it's all a work in progress, y'all. Because to be honest with y'all, if y'all know me just from uploading, y'all know I don't even like social media. So all the perks and then trying to keeping this stuff perfect and stuff, it'll come with time. Just give me time. This is a real growing channel. You have been here since this channel been made from the ground up. If you are a returner, so take all mistakes with love. It's not perfect yet, but it's a work in progress daily. All right. Okay, so some changes need to be made. Some people may need to start networking. Some people may need to start reaching out to people who is like-minded like they are. But don't go reaching out to people that you have nothing in common with just to gain whatever you're trying to gain, just to move to the next level. I feel like this time around it needs to be real. It needs to be authentic so that when you get on top of this wheel, you can stay on top of the wheel. All right, give me something. Look, rare gifts. Each of y'all are gifted. We all come here with gifts and stuff. It's like these adventure shows or these adventure movies where you go on these quests and you unlock gifts and stuff. All of y'all are gifted. Start looking at life as a game a little bit and just start playing and stop letting life play you. Rare gift. And then we got alien in reverse. Yeah, some of y'all are still discovering who y'all are. Some of y'all have to realize that y'all are different, and once you realize that you are different, making those choices won't be that hard. So you got to go by how you feel and your intentions behind the situation, and that's going to unlock different things for you. That's going to be able to get you out of that stagnation that you may be feeling. I'm going through it too, y'all. Yeah, some of y'all are being isolated. And when you are isolated, or when you are forced to break away from your daily, what you do normally, that's when God is working on you. But God cannot work on you while you in the face of everybody else, because that's a distraction. So he have to get you by yourself so that you can listen, and so that you can unlock the gifts that you already been born with. But that's what the world do to us. The world distract us to keep us from seeing how unique we really are. All of us are unique. I had to learn that too, y'all. I'm not telling y'all nothing I don't know. I really did have to realize that God will place you in situations just so you can see how different you are. We're gonna get two more. We're gonna move on. Teamwork. I just said that. Y'all got to network with like-minded people. Even if your ideas come off weird, it is people out there that is on the same type of time that you are. And a hot mess. See, that's what happens when you get with the wrong people for the wrong reasons. Even if you come to an agreement that y'all are going to work together on a common goal, if you are working with people that does it for the money or does it for the paycheck and their heart is not in it, it's gonna crash. They're not gonna have that same vision that you do, because their heart, mind, body, and soul is not in it the way that you in it. And I feel like this is a message for the entrepreneur. I just said that, building in reverse. That's why it crashed down. Y'all around the wrong people for the plot, and not for the future investment or the future inheritance that y'all are trying to get out of the situation. And it's just time to get back to being real. Just just time to get back to being authentic. Even when you starting something over, even when you growing something, even when you are repairing something, it's time to break things down so that better things can come together and the real teamwork can be formed. Okay? Live, learn, gain, reservation. Yeah, that's how you go win. By learning these lessons, by growing, by realizing that you are different with gain and alien in reverse on top of the tools sword, making those choices, having that mental clarity coming out your head. Stop being around people that tell you your ideas don't make sense. It don't make sense to them, but it's a reason that you came up with those ideas. So sometimes you got to break away and separate yourself and realize that this not the team that you need to be working with, because these people is a hot mess. Come through, spirit. Yeah, they be having y'all scared to live y'all dream. Y'all just don't need to have y'all dreams around them. Conflict in reverse. I told y'all, these ain't the people that y'all need to be around. These not the people y'all need to be working with. Yeah, it's time to start over for some of y'all, and that's okay. And because it's a hot mess, so y'all keep building on a faulty foundation just because y'all don't want to start over. But I feel like if for some of y'all, if y'all start over, it after you learned these lessons, I feel like it's gonna be the biggest breakthrough that y'all made. Because I feel like even at the time when things were not good, when things were a hot mess, you still are learning something from that. It's still something to be gained from that you'll be able to take to the next level, you know? So you're not starting over from nothing. You're starting over from experience now. And I think the second time around is gonna be better. Yeah. You got to make a promise to yourself that I'm not going to go out sad like that. I'm going to come out of this Five of Pentacles and make some decisions for myself and get back on top of the wheel in my life. That's the overall energy. That's the overall message. All right. Positivity. Love to see it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Since this positive, I can use these positive cards. Let's see, you guys. I hope this message reach out to the ears that needs to hear it. Because some of y'all are in y'all head trying to avoid conflict just because y'all want to be who y'all are. Y'all see how these messages pop out? Some of y'all are in y'all head about making a decision because y'all don't want to offend the people that's around you that you working with. But that's not who you are. Some of y'all want to be who y'all are. Because even if y'all say, oh, I'm grown, I can do what I want to do, don't nobody make no decision for me, I feel like when you get around certain people, y'all do water yourself down a little bit. And that can go two ways. You can water yourself down because you don't want to outshine the net, or you water yourself down because you feel like somebody going to have something to say. Both of those are valid, and both of those are saying that you need to see how rare you are, how different you are, and you don't need to be around those people. The warning signs are there. The warning signs are there in how you feel. You always have to pay attention to how you feel. Memories. Memories and humility. Some of y'all are going down the road of nostalgia of remembering when things were just simple, the simple life. Now you have to do so much to get to where you going, just to get to where you going, and find out it's not what you want. It ain't even take all of that. Some of y'all are figuring out life ain't got to be that hard, and you willing to sacrifice it for your happiness. And this is taking me to the situation where Trump and China, and how he's showing us how we spending sacrificing ourselves, spending all our time on these money bags and shoes that they are overpriced with. Y'all trying to live to society's norm. Y'all trying to live to a standard just to find out that these Gucci and Cabana and all of that buy their products from China cost $5 and then sell it to y'all for $20,000, and y'all fight over that. You know, you're realizing that, dang, you should have been humble. But some of y'all had to learn that lesson, that money is not everything, and it's not worth y'all mental health. It's not worth y'all going crazy, and it's not worth y'all sacrificing yourself just to have these riches. Because at the end of the day, you're sad, you're happy, you're feeling isolated, trying to avoid conflict. because you're trying to live to this standard of being being like everybody else. Origin can say living like everybody else, but on the back of it, it say hot mess. Because y'all know y'all don't like sacrificing yourself this way. And that's okay. It's okay to be normal. It's okay to be regular. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people is sad about that. Like, you got all these people sacrificing their body, sacrificing their family, walking away from their family just for the money, the riches, the gold, just to find out that what they sacrificing their life for costs $5 and $10 in China. You can get 30,000 of what you sacrificing your body for. And body is money, mind, body, and spirit, not just the vessel. That, that's embarrassing almost, to find out how far you willing to go to get what you think you wanted, just to get it, and it's not even what you needed. It's not even worth it. At what cost though? It's not worth it. Yep, but some of y'all don't want to move on from it. Move on in reverse. Some of y'all are in y'all head about accepting the fact that the United States played you. The United States played you, your family played you, and you played yourself by listening to it. But some of y'all don't have the patience to sit down and isolate yourself. A person that can't sit down and isolate themselves and be in tune with their own thought to know what they want, those are people that I just can't be around. Because if you seek validation from people outside of you, there is no end game for you. There is no boundaries for you. Yeah, and for some of these people, it's not funny no more. Yeah, they coming to reality. We got humility right here. Some of these people are being humbled. They are being humbled this season. When they used to look down on people that didn't have it all, now they are in a position where they seeing that it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth, because some of these people missed out on good people. They put down good people just because they didn't have what they thought they felt like they should have. How you gonna look down on somebody and you feel like they should be a certain way at a certain point of their life when you did so much to become who you are? That's not legit. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Yeah, be yourself. That's what the overall message is, y'all. Being yourself, making those decisions to come out of whatever you may be experiencing, whatever you may be feel like you missing. Because I feel like this is a reset. We got that on top of origin as far as being yourself, going back to how things used to be, going back to where you wasn't so much worried about what's going on around you. So you can get back on top of that wheel. We're going to get a couple of tarot. I feel like we don't need too many, though, because this is very inspirational. It's just a message to be yourself, and that the clothes that you put on or the money that you have should not define you. And if it does define you, then you need to go isolate yourself and reset yourself, and to ask yourself those questions, or why I feel like I need to look outside of me to please people that don't care about you, probably barely know you, especially with social media. These people don't even know you, and you're sacrificing yourself looking like a hot mess when you turn that camera on. That's not cool. That's not true happiness. That's not joy. For a couple of dollars? No. We're not doing that no more. Or you shouldn't want to do that no more. Coming out the Five of Pentacles is not just money. It's a state of mind as well. Because you can have a poverty mindset without actually being in poverty. Yep. Some of y'all abused y'all power, or you were with somebody that abused their power, or you are with people, or you have witnessed or been with people that you felt like should have been more humble. But they wanted to be a part of the illusion. They wanted to be a part of the plan. They wanted to lie and be deceptive. Now they're being humbled by the universe. Yeah, people are waking up now. No longer mentally trapped by the deception, by the illusion. Yeah, and some of them are in regret for the decision that they made. So this the Five of Cups. And we open with the Five of Pentacles. they are in regret for the decision that they have made and what they sacrificed themselves for. That's how it's followed. What they sacrificed themselves for, just to be seen, just to have the cars, just to have that money. And now they are spiritually broke as well, which means when it comes to making those decisions, they don't know how to make those decisions because they depend on other people or that validation or that hand claps or those hugs to make those decisions for them. And now nobody is giving them that round of applause anymore because they seeing that people didn't put in the legit work to get what they have. They're just like Gail King when she went to the space or whatever, and she's wondering why people is not cheering for her, why people is not clapping for her. It's because people got real life things going on. We don't care about you going to space and looking out the window and coming back. It's real stuff that's going on in the world, and if you are doing that just to get the like and the praise in this season, you're gonna disappoint yourself because more people are waking up and being realistic about what's going on. So I'm sorry Gail wasted her time, but we do not care. Yeah, we do not care. We do not care about this superficial stuff no more because a lot of people are waking up and closing out cycles that don't mean nothing to them. Make sure y'all have everything in order first and let all of that extra stuff just be extra. That's just like even with social media. And I've seen time and time where people control people based on their platforms and stuff like that. So even though I don't want to work a 9 to 5 anymore, a 9 to 5 is better knowing what I'm going to make every week or every other week than to let this internet play with me. So instead of this internet being a 9 to 5 for me, I'm just going to let it be a hobby because I'm not going to let them play with me and fuck up my stability just because they in their feelings about who should be on top and who shouldn't, who should get likes and shares and who shouldn't. And I feel like even when things are going on in the world, you guys, you still have to prepare yourself for a rainy day. That's just being on top of your game because people don't care about you and y'all got to put that energy where they deserve it. Don't care about them. I'm gonna get a couple more. I'm gonna let y'all go. One more row. Yeah, it's time to work with the people that y'all are on the same type of time with. You got the 3 of Pentacles. Like-minded individual. If they think like you, then it's even if they are being fake or lying, if they supposed to be on the same type of energy as you, you're gonna be able to sniff out the lies and the deceit. Because if y'all are on the same energy, it's hard for them to lie and be somebody else. So we are waking up to the deception and being able to see people lies, so they are unable to abuse their power. Yeah, y'all partnering. That's going back to looking through the lies so you won't partner up with the wrong people, whether that's in love, friendship, or business. Yeah. Y'all seeing through it now. Yep, love and business. The Lovers and the 2 of Cups in reverse. Y'all don't want no more fake relationships, friendships, or partnerships. I heard that 222 for some of y'all if y'all seeing that number. Yeah, some of y'all walking away from the past because it didn't work out for you. And y'all are not easily to let y'all boundaries down to people that do not care about y'all. That all goes back to that crown chakra being opening. Because now y'all are being y'allself and y'all are starting a whole new world where you are in charge of how your life go. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, starting with reverse. If they not healed, they can't come around y'all. That's basically what y'all saying. So I'm gonna get some angel messages and we're gonna let that be done. So this is a very positive message. There is work being done, you know, energetically. Some of y'all may be feeling a little better or don't have a desire to overextend yourself, which is good. Some of y'all are waking up to stuff that y'all feel like y'all should have been woke up to you. That's good. And some of y'all are waking up to new creative ways to express yourself after separating yourself from people who have no good interest in you. That is good as well. That is what we here for. That is what tarot should be used for, you know. We got 8, which talks about how successful you are and how successful you're about to be now that you are learning the truth. Your talents for setting and reaching goals is like no other. Y'all, what that sound like? Sound like that rare gift to me. That's how you're going to be successful. That's how you're going to put wealth in your pocket. By being honest, by being real, by being you. And get two more. And I just told you, did I say 8? I think I might have said it 8 earlier in the reading. And I know I said 222. So that's confirmation as well. There go 22. Confirmation, y'all. And it say you are aligned. That's why all of this is happening to you, because it's happening for you. Confirmation on the 2s. You are in possession of creative powers. That's their red gift activating. You can achieve anything that you wish. And one more. And then we got 6. Your heart is your gift. Yeah, you have to follow your heart, you guys. Your heart will lead you to doing things that you love. Self-sacrifice and a protector of those that you love. So you will naturally take care of the people that you are around. You don't have to go outside of yourself, sacrificing yourself to people that don't care. That's why your partnerships and who you partner up with is very, very important, because when you are following your heart, you're going to naturally take care of the people, places, and things that's around you. That's God's gift. God's gift to everyone is their heart. That's why God's love is unconditional, because deep inside y'all have unconditional love as well. Y'all just been around people that's been draining y'all energy and sitting back to watch things happen. But y'all are waking up to the truth now, so y'all are able to go in those spaces where you are accepted. So we're going to leave this reading right here. I hope that helps somebody.